What's going on, man? See that the critic here. Come back to you with another review. You know, Stranger Things is season 3 coming back, and everybody talking about it. Everybody talking about the poster, the reveal that happened. I see everyone talking about like what they think it might be, whether it be Back to the Future vibes, time travel, this and the third, and like it always has been. When it comes to my channel, you guys know what it is. Like, see that the critic, see that the prophet. I'm always guessing what's going on next. I'm always in the foresight, in the know what's going on. And I feel like everyone is going on a vibe. It's like 1985, July 4th. That's when everything is going down when it comes to the Strangest Thing universe, what the Duffer Brothers have going on. And everyone goes to Back to the Future, which is, it's one of my favorite movies. It's a great movie, this and the third, but like Duffer Brothers style, they try to throw you off. And I don't think at all that Back to the Future is where it's going to be. I don't think that's where it's going to be at all. I think, get this, watchers, fans of Stranger Things, season 3. It's not gonna be Back to the Future. I feel like Back to the Future might have some certain vibes in it. It might have certain elements to where key comedic, like comedy, uh, reveals comedy, almost like tensions with it. Where like how Biff and them, Marty McFly ran into the car, or Biff ran into the car. Pardon me. Biff ran to the car, and certain comedy reliefs that happened in the movie. They'll probably have that in Stranger Things season 3. But when it comes to the meat and potatoes, when it comes to the premise, they're throwing you off. I feel like where that's gonna be at, if you think about the movies that came out during that time, it's not gonna be Back to the Future. They're gonna have certain things that deal with that. But I think the main premise is gonna be from 1985, the movie Cocoon. That's what it is. It's gonna be a premise of Cocoon. It's gonna be certain parts and avenues of Cocoon. I don't think they're gonna take a lot from it, but the premise of aliens being left behind and the aliens coming back for them can be related to, I feel like, the demi-dog being left behind. We all know what happened in that season where the demi-dog was left behind in the freezer, this, then, the dirt, and it also can be other aliens that maybe we don't even know about. Maybe they can be some of the new, even the new characters. Maybe they're a new form that can take over and enter human bodies, similar to the Mind Flayer trying to enter Will. They they shown us they shown us it's impossible. Like, and guess what? At the end of the second season, we did see it fly up in the air. The Mind Flayer flew up in the air. We don't know what happened with that. Who knows where it went? Who knows if it got into someone else and multiplied, so now we are facing an army of creatures from the upside down that will face off, against the kids at the Star Mall at the end. I think the premise and plot of season 3 is all based around the 1985 movie Cocoon. Not Back to the Future, Cocoon. They want to throw us off with Back to the Future, but it was said that it was based on a 1985, just not which one. That's the key. They all want to see what's the most popular one. That's what they want us to think of. But not knowing that Cocoon was also in the theaters in 1985 as well. We all think back to the future because, the Duffer Brothers were inspired by the movie, period, but the movie period, but not, you know, I think when it comes to Back to the Future, will only inspire some of the comedic takes of it. Maybe the chases and music mainly, but when it comes to the plot, the meat and potatoes of it all, I think is hiding right behind it. Like July 4th, 1985, what other movies came out and was out during that day? Come on. It was the movie Cocoon. Will Will and Eleven relate more, and she's like she feels sorry for Will, who it's a lot of theories that could go on in this movie. It's a lot of situations that go on. So it's like when you truly think about the movie Cocoon for true, not sci-fi, not horror, but sci-fi heads at that time, there'll be a drink that everyone will eat a drink that causes everyone to be possessed by the demi-dog type thing and turn the whole town into monsters besides the kids. Like, I feel like everything could be Cocoon related. Like, that's the key movie that people need to think about. Not Back to the Future. That's the misdirection. That's what the Duffer Brothers want you to feel, want you to think. But if you really do your research, Cocoon is a movie that the premise and plot can be based around the whole season 3. Do your research, people. Do your research. That movie right there says it all. So, like I said, Back to the Future can be comic relief. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. A lot of comic relief. When it comes to the premise of what's going on, what's happening, taking theories from that. Cocoon is the movie that also came out not only that same year, but it came out the July 4th theme that everyone is talking about. And it makes sense. It makes total sense when you think about the plot. Think about everything that's going on. Think about the movie Cocoon and think about what can be added on to what goes on not only with the Star Mall, but with a period. But with Stranger Things season 3 period. There's a lot of loopholes there. Connect the dots, watchers. That's all I'm asking you to do. See that the critic, man. Just keep watching. I'm telling you. Stranger Things, Cocoon premise. Keep watching, people.